Many thanks indeed for joining us. Byron Abuli is in charge of our sign language docket. Let's begin with our lead story. The government will respect the ruling of the court on the housing levy. President William Ruto says that the law will be aligned accordingly as guided by the court. The High Court in Nairobi Tuesday sent the state back to the drawing board after it declared the housing levy as contained in the Finance Act of 2023 unconstitutional. Ruth Wamboi opens our coverage with that report.
President William Ruto says the government will obey the court's decision to outlaw the housing levy.
I know the court have said we should go and readjust the law to make it aligned appropriately. That we are going to do so that the 120,000 people can become 200,000 and can become 500,000.
Earlier in the day, a three-judge bench sitting at the Milimani Law Court had ruled that the decision to tax a section of the populace was unconstitutional.
Article 10, 201, 2010 of the Constitution, that levy against persons in formal employment to the exclusion of other non-formal income earners without justification is discriminatory and irrational and arbitrary and in violation of section articles 27, 201, B1 of the Constitution. That an order is granted prohibiting the respondents from collecting, charging or otherwise the charge known as the Affordable Housing Act on the basis of the Section 84.
The judges cited what they termed as lack of proper framework in the management and utilization of taxes collected from employees and business people.
We are not persuaded that the failure by the Speaker of the National Assembly to seek concurrence from the Speaker of the Senate prior to the introduction of the Finance Bill vitiates the Resource Act. Concurrence of the two speakers is not a requirement under Article 114 of the Constitution.
Having considered the relevant facts and the record, and bearing in mind that the Finance Bill is a time-bound legislation, we are satisfied that the public participation process conducted by the National Assembly was sufficient.
The judges also found it unlawful for the Cabinet Secretary of Lands to authorize Kenya Revenue Authority to collect the housing levy as outlined under Section 84 of the Finance Act 2023.
Therefore, the duty of the state to provide a rational explanation for the manner in which the tax is involved.
The three-judge bench also took issue with the increased tax on betting, gaming and gambling, saying the same should be done within the framework of the law. The government has, however, been handed a reprieve by the same court, which has issued stay orders suspending the implementation of the verdict for 45 days.
An order of stay is hereby issued, staying the effect of this judgment issued today, 28 November 2023, pending the filing of a formal application for conservatory stay and conservatory orders in the Court of Appeal, and these orders of stay shall remain in force until 10th of January 2024. Those are our orders.
The verdict is out and it's a temporary relief for Kenyans on the housing levy. All eyes are now set at the Court of Appeal as the government plans to rescind the decision at that higher court. For Prime Edition from Milimani Law Courts, I'm Ruth Wamboi.